Hey, my name is Chloë Levine, and I'm an actor, and I am on the OA, which is on Netflix. And I've lived in New York City for about 8 or 9 years. And one of my favorite places to go in the city would be the George Washington Bridge, which, if you take the A train to 181st Street, you have to walk a little bit, but it's pretty close by. And if you can walk across the bridge to New Jersey, and it's especially beautiful if you walk on the south side of the bridge because you get like a really amazing view of the city. You don't want to stay out on the bridge after 11 o'clock though because it closes and they just lock it up. And then actually underneath the bridge there's a little red lighthouse that's also really beautiful, and I think there's a children's book about it, which is pretty cool. One of my other favorite places in the city would be St. John the Divines, which is on 112th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. And it's just a really beautiful cathedral, and they have a lot of, sometimes they have artists to exhibit there. Like I saw Jane Alexander there, her sculptures, and she's like a really incredible South African sculptor. So that's an also really cool place to check out, which is also, I think, on the BC line if you get off at 110th Street. Some of my other favorite places would be the Museum of Natural History, especially the Whale Room, which is called the Whale Room because there is a humongous whale in it. It's pretty awesome. And then right across from the Whale Room, you can't miss it, there's a rainforest exhibit. And it's pretty magical to just walk through there as well. Another one of my favorite spots would be Molly's, which is on 3rd Avenue and 23rd Street, or between 23rd and 22nd. And it's like this really old-timey, like Irish pub sort of place. They have like sawdust on the floor, which is really cool. And they have amazing hamburgers. Like the best hamburger I've ever had is on Molly's. Another place that I really love is the Jamal Mansion, which is pretty special because it was George Washington's headquarters during the Revolutionary War. I think it's one of the oldest standing buildings on the island of Manhattan, and it's on Edgecombe and 162nd Street. And there are also like a lot of really beautiful cobblestone streets surrounding the building itself, and it's in this pretty secluded park. And you can go into the building itself, and they have like a little museum there, and I think they do tours as well. It's pretty special and just like historic, and it's totally haunted because it's so old. It must be haunted. And let's see, I think another really great place is Coney Island. The entirety of Coney Island is just really just incredible to walk around. Specifically, there's a freak bar, and I think it's on Ocean Avenue, but there's a freak bar, and then behind the freak bar, or like connected, they have a freak show, which is really cool. There's like a woman who can swallow swords, and just a lot of pretty crazy stuff that you can see there, and those are some of my favorite spots.